Hello there. Today I'm here with Mary Conery, who's been our wonderful hygienist here at our practice at Crow Family Dentistry for, I'm not sure how many years.
21.
More years.
Almost 21.
More years than I've been here. And today I'd like to, upon her coming retirement, ask Mary some questions and give you all a little bit more information about her and what she's up to in retirement. So I've got some questions for you here today, Mary.
Yes.
And I'd like to have you start by telling us a little bit about your history and your career as a dental hygienist.
Well, it began in the mid-70s in Illinois, and my first job was in Dixon at a very, very small practice with just one dentist, one hygienist, one assistant, one front desk. And that was actually a great way to begin this career. And in 1986, we moved to Olympia. And at that time, our children, Michael and Megan, were very young, only 2 and 4. So I chose to work part-time and work just 2 days a week. And my husband, Jim, worked at the Madigan Hospital Construction at Fort Lewis. And when that job ended, the Boeing company called him and asked him if he would join the 777 expansion here in Everett. So in June of '91, we moved up here, and after we bought our home and got settled, I started working here for Dr. Kirk Smith, who was the previous owner. Right. And in 1999, you and Michelle bought the practice, and it was very obvious that the success was just going to continue. But, you know, as a hygienist, one of the things that I discovered that when the dentists that you work with or for share or let me share with you the options and choices of treatment for our patients, it creates an even stronger bond.
Sure.
So you and Michelle instilled quite a trust with me,
Right.
and that helped me just connect even more with the wonderful people that I've gotten to know over the years.
Sure.
So from my perspective, that was one of the reasons that this practice continued to grow and strengthen.
Sure, sure. Great, great. What do you think that you will miss most about your position here and your position as a dental hygienist?
Well, that's a simple one. That would be the people. You know, the first people I have to thank is just everyone I work with. They are amazing and a joy to work with, as you know.
Yeah.
Being connected to the hygiene department down here, I do need to thank Diana, my assistant, who's helped me so much, and her humor and friendship just adds to that joy. Sue, our other hygienist, it's actually pretty uncanny, the similarities that we share with how we approach dental hygiene. So her friendship has been invaluable to me. So I'm definitely going to miss the times that we have down here.
Sure.
But then there's the patients. I have gotten to know our patients beyond their dental health.
Right.
And many of them have become friends. So that part will be hard for me to leave. I've shared my stories with them, and they've shared their stories with me. There's been some tears.
Yeah.
There have been a lot of laughs. But I can't express in words the joy that everyone has given me over the years. And I will miss that very much.
I bet.
Yeah.
I imagine. I've enjoyed watching you interact with patients, and it's fun to come down and see the patients that you are treating and sharing some of the laughs and the stories that you guys have on a day-to-day basis.
Thanks.
So what are your plans? What are your plans for retirement?
Well, retirement, you know, that's kind of exciting. But truthfully, there's a little anxiety connected with that when you've done something for close to 35 years and now you realize that 4 days out of my work week, I'm not going to have to get up and do that anymore. It's a little daunting.
Sure.
So I figured the first year I'm going to have to figure out what it's like to be retired.
Right.
Honestly. But right off the bat, during the month of July and August, both of our kids will be home from South Korea and England.
Right.
And we really have a wonderful celebration planned for Michael and his fiancée, Tay. They're going to be getting married next year in South Korea. So, of course, we have a trip planned there. And then we also get to share time with them in Thailand after the wedding.
Nice.
So just because of our kids, travel will be part of our future. Jim and I were both from Illinois, and we've always wanted to take a road trip to that part of the country. So that's in the works. And believe it or not, I have a few interests outside these four walls. So I presume that those will evolve as I kind of enter into this world of retirement.
Sure. Great. Fantastic. So is there any message that you'd like to relay to your patients?
That's a good one. I would say most importantly, the care that they have come to expect from me in our practice will continue. And, you know, the two most important words in that sentence is our practice, because each and every one of us is an integral part of its success.
Sure.
The camaraderie and the friendship that we share here makes this a fun place to work. And that carries over into our ability to provide compassionate and superior dental care. Kristen, our new hygienist, she's going to be joining this team in July. And I had the pleasure of working side by side with her, and I was so impressed with her ability to make patients feel at ease. So I know that she is immediately going to feel at home here.
Sure. Great.
But she'll create her own path for success. Right? Over the last few months, I've had so many patients wish me well, say they'll miss me, and it's touched my soul.
Sure.
But I have been fortunate to have found this place to work. So understand that I am just a link in the fence that makes this practice whole. And I know that the continued care will grow as the years go by. So I just have to thank you, our patients. Now I'm going to miss you all.
We're going to very much miss you as well, Mary. It's been wonderful working with you, and I know I can speak for all of you, our patients, that you are also going to miss her very much. So thank you once again.
Thank you. Now, what else you want me to do? A little song and dance?